Have you ever received one of those annoying duct cleaning service phone calls? They're such a nuisance and seem to have spiked during COVID. Like many of you, as soon as I get one, I simply hang up, situation resolved. But have you ever received a knock from a door-to-door HVAC equipment rental salesman? Have you ever signed a contract only to discover at the time of selling your home that you had a lien? A lien for sometimes tens of thousands of dollars for equipment which cost only a few thousand. Sadly, this is the scam in which several Canadians find themselves embroiled. And one Ontario lawyer, Dennis Crawford, is fighting back. And he is with us in studio today to share with us his knowledge about these scams, what you can do to fight the liens, and how to avoid them in the first place. Welcome, Dennis. Thanks so much for joining me.
Thanks, Tanya. It's great to be here.
Now, I have to say, when I stumbled upon a news article in which you were featured and with one of your clients, hearing the story of the shock, the heartbreak, the financial burden, it was really disturbing to me. And so I have to really say thank you so much for stepping up. But how did you fall into defending, I guess, HVAC scam victims?
Sure. Well, working in a community law firm in Southern Ontario, I kept seeing clients come in who were ready to sell their house. And during the sale process, they would get this invoice from the company that they were renting their water softener from, or their furnace, or their hot water heater. And these invoices were for multiple times what this equipment was worth. These companies were saying, since you're selling, you have to buy out the hot water heater, and that'll be $11,000, please, or $15,000. I've seen them now in the $20,000, even some more than $30,000 to buy out rented home equipment. And I thought, well, this can't stand. This isn't a legitimate business model. Right. So I need to do some research here and find a way to help people fight back.
Wow. Well, again, kudos to you. I think you are becoming the Erin Brockovich of Ontario, helping these victims do something about this. So how prevalent are these kinds of scams in Ontario? Because every jurisdiction in Canada is different, and you focus on Ontario because lien law on properties in Ontario is specific to Ontario. So how many victims are there out there?
There are thousands, and they're in every province, but Ontario has really been ground zero for this scam. Thousands and thousands. One law firm in Ontario started a class action against just one of these companies. And in that case, it was estimated that there were more than 12,000 customers with one of these HVAC contracts and one or more of these liens on their house.
That's shocking. 12,000, just one company.
And that was only one company.
Oh, later in the program, or next rather, we're going to be hearing from one of your clients who was a victim. But to kind of set the stage for this, and we're going to get into the nitty-gritty, but how are these companies allowed to do this in Ontario?
That's the real question. That's the beating heart of this scam, is these liens that they are allowed to register on title without the homeowner signing off on it and without the homeowner even being notified. So that's the real issue, because then they can use that leverage when the homeowner goes to sell their house. They have to delete the lien in order to sell their house.
They can't close otherwise.
Exactly. So they use that leverage to squeeze the homeowners for thousands or tens of thousands of dollars to buy out equipment that was maybe only worth $1,500 or $2,500.
My goodness. I just find this so disturbing. And of course, the stereotype is that a lot of these victims are seniors. Is that correct? A lot of them tend to be in the more higher age demographic?
Most, but not all. Another demographic that is, in my view, deliberately targeted by these companies are newcomers to Canada or anyone with language barriers.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Because then they can be susceptible to a high-pressure sales pitch. And they really feel the urgency in that moment. This salesman says, I have to change my water heater. It's dangerous. Oh, I'll rent one from them. I'm sure it'll be fine. And then down the road, they find out that it wasn't fine.
There has to be a very special place in hell for people who prey on vulnerable and weak. And And we're gonna unpack all of this. It's just, I'm just so shocked. So newcomers to Canada, and people come from jurisdictions all over the world where door-to-door sales isn't a thing. Then they come to Canada and they're excited to engage. My goodness. Anyhow, we're gonna pick up this and hear from someone who was directly a victim in just a few moments.